You've been feeling it, haven't you? That subtle shift in the atmosphere of your life, that unexplainable energy in the air, that quiet, almost invisible movement after what felt like an endless standstill. It's not in your head, and it's not foolish to hope again, even after hope has let you down more times than you can count. What you're sensing is real. Something is changing, and not slowly, not eventually, but right now. The waiting phase, the one that drained you, stretched you, tested you, is coming to an end. And what's about to unfold in your life, it won't crawl in gently. It will arrive fast. So fast, in fact, that one day you'll pause and realize this is why it took so long. But before that moment arrives, let's be honest about something. You're tired. Not just physically tired, but soul-level exhausted. The kind of exhaustion that comes from holding on when everything around you told you to let go. From believing when there was no evidence. From staying committed to a path that no one else seemed to understand anymore. You've been carrying faith in silence. You stayed when leaving would have been easier. You trusted when doubt felt more logical. You chose alignment over shortcuts, again and again, even when nobody was watching, even when nothing seemed to be happening. And that matters more than you think. Every moment you resisted bitterness, every time you chose belief over fear, every quiet decision to realign with truth, when your emotions tried to pull you away, none of it was wasted, not a single second. Because while you thought nothing was happening, everything was happening within you. You weren't being ignored, you were being prepared. Let me tell you something most people never truly understand. Divine timing doesn't give warnings. It doesn't send reminders. It doesn't ask if you're ready. It just happens, suddenly, often at the exact moment when you stop chasing it, when you stop checking the clock, when you release control and say, whenever it's meant to happen, it will. That's when it moves. Not by chance, but by design. Because the timing was never random. It was precise. You see, blessings carry weight. And if they arrive before you're ready, they don't elevate you, they overwhelm you. So the delay, it wasn't denial, it was development. You were being shaped into someone who could handle what you've been asking for. Someone who wouldn't lose it, misuse it, or take it for granted. And whether you feel it yet or not, you've changed. You've grown in ways you can't fully see yet, but soon you will, because you're entering a new season now, a different kind of chapter. And this one moves fast. Doors will open quickly. The right people will appear at the right time. Opportunities will find you without you chasing them. Answers will come to questions that have lived in your mind for years. And when it starts, it might feel unreal. You might question it, second guess it, wonder if it's too good to last. That voice of doubt, that's just your mind trying to protect you from past disappointments. But don't let old fear sabotage new blessings. Because this moment right here is not luck. It's alignment. It's the intersection of your faith, your patience, and divine timing. Think about it. Most people quit when it gets quiet. Most people walk away when results don't show up fast enough. Most people choose comfort over conviction. But you didn't. You stayed. You held on. You kept showing up, even when it felt pointless. And now comes the shift. Because everything that's about to happen quickly is happening quickly because you already did the slow work, the internal battles, the emotional healing, the discipline, the growth no one applauded. You were in preparation, not punishment. And when preparation is complete, things don't trickle in. They overflow. One day, it's quiet. The next day, everything moves. One opportunity, then another, then another. Momentum builds so fast you barely have time to process it. And in that moment, you'll finally understand why it took so long, why it had to be this hard, why you had to become this version of yourself first. Because what's coming is bigger than what you originally asked for. It's aligned with who you've become. So don't get anxious now. Don't start forcing things. Just be ready. Ready to receive. Ready to step forward. Ready to say yes to what once intimidated you. Ready to walk into rooms you used to feel unworthy of. Because this next chapter, it requires a new version of you. and you've already become that person. Now it's just time to live it. And when it all begins to unfold, when life suddenly starts moving faster than you ever imagined, when things begin aligning in ways your mind can't fully explain, pause. Not because you're unsure, but because this moment deserves to be felt. Just for a moment, pause. Take a deep breath, slow, intentional. Let it fill your lungs. Let it settle your heartbeat. Step out of the noise, the rush, the momentum that's starting to build. Give yourself a second to witness what's happening. And then, look back, not with regret, not with pain, but with awareness. Remember this version of you, the version that almost walked away, but didn't. The version that sat in silence, carrying questions no one else could hear. The version that stared into the darkness at night, wondering if any of it, the effort, the faith, the waiting, was leading anywhere at all. Remember the heaviness you couldn't explain, the kind that sat on your chest for no clear reason, the days that felt longer than they should have, and the nights that felt endless. Remember the moments you felt invisible, like the world kept moving, and somehow you were standing still, like everyone else was being chosen, while you were being overlooked. Remember how close you came to letting go. How many times did you whisper to yourself, maybe this just isn't meant for me. Maybe I've been holding on to something that isn't real. Maybe it's time to stop believing. And yet, you're still here. Not by accident, not by luck, by choice. You didn't quit, even when it would have been easier to. You didn't completely lose yourself, even when you felt like you were fading. There was something in you, something quiet but powerful, that refused to let go completely. Even when your faith felt fragile, you protected it. Even when your confidence cracked, you kept moving. Even when you had no clarity, you took another step forward anyway. One step, then another, and now, look at you, standing at the edge of everything you once prayed for, closer than you've ever been, though there were moments you thought you were farther than ever. So don't dismiss this moment. Don't brush past it. Don't treat it like it's ordinary, because it isn't. This moment carries evidence, proof that it mattered. All of it mattered. Every tear you hid from the world, every silent prayer you whispered when no one was around, every moment you chose to believe instead of break, every time you could have become bitter, but didn't, every time you felt lost, but kept going anyway. It all counted, even the parts you thought were pointless, even the days you thought set you back. It always counted. You were never overlooked. You were never forgotten. Not for a single second. Even when it felt like nothing was happening. Even when the silence felt louder than any answer. Even when you kept asking, why not me? And heard nothing in return. Something greater was unfolding behind the scenes. You weren't being ignored. You were being aligned. You weren't being held back. You were being positioned. You weren't being delayed. You were being prepared, carefully, intentionally, precisely. Every lesson, every delay, every moment of uncertainty was shaping you into someone who could receive what's coming and keep it. You were being timed, not rushed, not forgotten, timed. And now, that time has arrived. This is your moment. Not a future possibility, not a distant dream, not something you have to keep waiting for. Now, right here, right in front of you. So claim it. Not quietly, not hesitantly, not like you're asking for permission to finally step into your own life, but like, you know this belongs to you. Like, you've earned your place here. Stand in it. Feel it in your chest. Let it expand. Let it ground you. Let it replace every doubt that once lived inside you. Let it silence the voice that used to question your worth. Let it rewrite the story you used to tell yourself. And say it, out loud if you can. I stayed aligned, and everything is about to unfold for me. Say it again. But this time, don't just speak it, declare it. Let it carry weight. Let it echo through every part of you that once felt uncertain. Let it reach the version of you that almost gave up. And remind them, we made it. Because this moment you're standing in right now, it's not random. Out of all the days, all the timelines, all the possibilities. This is the one you're in, for a reason. It found you at the exact moment you were ready, strong enough, grounded enough, open enough to receive without fear, without self-sabotage, without shrinking. So trust it. Trust where you are, trust what's unfolding, trust the pace at which everything is about to move. Because the waiting, it's over. The stillness, it's breaking. The shift you've been feeling deep inside, it's real, and it's already happening. Things are moving now, quietly at first, then all at once. Doors you thought were permanently closed are opening. Paths you couldn't see before are revealing themselves step by step. Things that once felt impossible are starting to feel natural, inevitable, and it won't unfold slowly. It will build. Momentum will rise. One moment will lead into another. One opportunity will unlock the next. And before you even have time to fully process it, you'll realize you're living in the very reality you once prayed for, the same reality you once cried over, the same reality you once doubted you'd ever reach. And now you're in it. So stay grounded. Don't lose yourself in the speed of it all. Don't forget the version of you that got you here. Stay ready. Not anxious, not desperate, just ready. Stay open to receive, to step forward, to embrace what's coming without fear. Because this next phase of your life, it doesn't wait. It flows. It expands. It unfolds exactly as it's meant to. And it arrives fully, powerfully, undeniably. And everything is about to happen faster than you ever imagined.